Hello everybody, my name's Bethany and this is Cake Happens. We are gonna make some serious cake happen today. We're gonna make a really cool cake. Today we're taking some inspiration from my winning cake entry in the Roots Take Cake competition where Buddy the Lastro himself came and judged my cake. We're gonna take some inspiration from this tier here and turn it into this. Same technique, totally different look. I'm so excited about this, guys. All right, guys, let's make some cake happen. Okay, so here's the things you're gonna need to make your cake. If you notice, there's not a lot of tools here, so it's really simple. My secret tool for this cake is a candy mold. I used a lot of molds in this cake, but they were silicone, they were made for cake decorating. This one was made for candy, and I saw this mold at the store, and I thought that would make a really cool texture on a cake, and it did. These are so inexpensive. I'm gonna put a link down below where I purchased it on Amazon. I have a small rolling pin. I'll show you why we need a small one as opposed to a large one in just a minute. I have some white fondant. Now for my competition cake, I did a light pale blue, but for this one, I want a really elegant and beautiful white and gold color palette. It's my favorite color palette. And also, you don't have to color your fondant. It makes it so easy. I have some edible gold leaf. This is 100% gold, so it's safe to eat. Gosh, I'm obsessed with this stuff. I'm always putting this stuff on my cakes. I have some cornstarch, just put a thin layer on my mold to make sure that fondant releases really well. You'll also need a little razor blade or an X-Acto knife. Make sure it's really sharp and new because you're gonna be doing a lot of cutting with it. Of course, you're gonna need a cake. I have a little 5-inch cake here. It's 7 inches tall because I love that drama, you know me. And that drama is gonna make for a really elegant, beautiful cake. You're not gonna believe how easy this is. Let's get started. So I'm gonna put a light dusting of cornstarch on this. Kind of a lot. Just kind of tap it off. Super light. And you're gonna take your kneaded fondant. I have to knead it a little bit more. It got a little stiff. Make sure your fondant is really kneaded so it can get in all those grooves. I'm gonna push it down into kind of like a flat disc for a minute. Put it right on top. Watch how easy this is. I take my small rolling pin because it's got nice even pressure throughout the whole thing. Okay, now that it's kind of flattened out, I'm gonna take my rolling pin and just go straight across, really carefully, push really hard, and push that fondant into those grooves and push the excess off the mold. Whoa. I don't remember it being this hard. Now don't go back and forth too many times because it can lift that fondant out of the mold, and then when it presses back down, it makes little lines where they're not supposed to be. Okay, you'll kind of get the hang of it as you do it more and more. You probably have a couple bad batches in the very beginning, but as you do it more and more, you'll learn how it behaves in this mold. Okay, so I just cut off the ends. Let's see what this looks like. There it is. Oh, see? This is what I was talking about. See how it lays it back down? So I'm just gonna cut that off. I won't use that part. So I take my really sharp razor or X-Acto knife and you just cut along the forms here. Make sure not to pull and tug your fondant too much. Kind of making it nice and smooth with my finger here. And I want to trim these edges. This one's just a little half guy. We're gonna get rid of him. Okay, we have our first piece. We're gonna put it on our cake. In this mold, there's a flatter side, like this. And then this is more of the side that you're gonna piece together. So the flat side goes on the bottom of the cake. I'll show you. Here we go. You just set it right on there. Look at that. Perfect. Now, if it's not sticking to your buttercream, I have a spray bottle in my kitchen that I use just for my kitchen, and I like to spray the cake and then it makes it nice and moist, and then the fondant will stick to it. Look at that, we're almost there. Now, obviously you want as much of these as possible to make nice big panels so you don't see so much of the line. So I'm gonna make my little fondant pancake a little bit thinner so that I don't have as much excess as I did the last time. I put kind of a lot on the first time. Push that fondant out and down. I'm gonna take this one out to the sides. Because I wanna get it as thin as possible. Let's see if I messed it up or not. Ooh, nice. I have a couple little crinkles, but those are fine. I've got a pretty good panel here. I'm gonna go through and cut off all the excess. This is kind of the time-consuming part. When I did this for the competition, I sat there and watched pole dart the whole time.
On your mercy, he may try.
Oh no, he didn't.
Excuse me.
I like to save some of the single ones just in case there's a little spot that needs one extra. Okay, let's get this on. Okay. Sometimes you have one that overlaps, you just gotta be careful and cut it off. There. Now let's fit these together. Haha. Now this one was cool because it went the whole length of the cake. Okay, now I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife and just cut right along the edge of the cake. Set this row aside just in case I need to fit it in somewhere. Kind of like playing Tetris. By the way, this gives you an ab workout. Trying to push these in, you really use your core, so you're welcome. Because you're gonna need it if you eat that much cake by yourself. Just saying. All right, let's go again. Piece these panels all together. I've got about probably one more panel, and then I'll do a little bit of patching here where they didn't quite all meet together, and then we'll be golden. This part is super easy. All I'm gonna do is roll a nice round piece up on it, put it on top, and then cut it with my X-Acto knife. If that's big enough. I'm going to take my fondant paddle and just smooth that top really well. There we go. Beautiful. I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife and cut it right on kind of the outside edge of these textured fondant here. Okay, I'm just trimming up any rough spots, and then I'm going to take my fondant paddle and just kind of smooth it out again. Now I'm going to take my fondant paddle and kind of round down the sides just a little bit. That's it. I mean, it's a little time consuming, but the technique is really easy and it makes such an impressive cake. Now for the super fun part, we're going to bling this cake out. I'm going to have to restrain myself from gilding the whole thing, but we're just going to do some elegant, beautiful gilding just along the front. We're just going to paint some water where we want our gold. Let's see here. I think I'm going to have it coming down, kind of draping. All right, now we're going to take a dry paintbrush and put it on. This is my favorite part. Love it. Oh, it's looking so good. Gosh, I love gold. Extra sugar flowers left over from my competition cake, so I'm going to put those on top. I'm going to try and keep it simple. Usually I go over the top with flowers, but I'm going to try a simplistic approach this time. If you don't have sugar flowers or you're just not there yet with making them, then go get some fresh flowers. Nothing beats fresh flowers. Fresh flowers? Nothing beats fresh flowers. They're so easy. Your flowers can help you make a beautiful arrangement on top, and it's going to be so striking. Let's see. I'm going to add some greenery. That's it. I promise you can do this. Just go ahead and play with your fondant, get a feel for how it behaves, and then you'll be a rock star in no time. Now, whoever you give this cake to is going to flip out. It is gorgeous. It's just stunning. I'm so excited about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like this video, please go and click subscribe so you can see all the new videos coming out. Also, don't forget to go see what's going on my Instagram account. I'm Cake Happens over there. I would love to know what other techniques you would like to learn. Comment below and let me know, and I'll see what I can do to make a video for you.